Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 4th episode of the Midweek Chatterbox podcast. I am your host, Eric.
And co-host, Jessica.
Can you believe we're already a month into this? This is our 4th episode.
Yeah.
A whole month we've been doing this thing.
Cool.
Time flies, man.
Feels longer than that.
It does. And I think it's just because, we do it bi-weekly, so there's, a wait in between.
Yeah.
So it just feels like a ton of time has passed, 6 years have passed in between episodes. At least for me. I don't know about you. Do you just want to jump into the topics, or do you have something you want to...
I don't.
Okay, so the first thing I had is kind of hilarious.
Okay.
Harmless Star Wars Battlefront 2 droid NPC snaps and kills player.
What? In which one?
Battlefront 2.
Jesus. So,
a completely neutral droid. It was like a C3 PO type unit. I don't know exactly know what it's called. A player was walking down a hallway and he encounters a 3PO and R2 type unit, standing side by side. And from what I saw, he shot at the droid, but the droid, he just snaps and literally pulls out a gun and starts killing the player. And he's not supposed to do that.
Oh no, I see it now, yeah.
And he won't die, so he has no HP bar.
No way.
He is static, so he has no HP. The guy keeps unloading into him to no avail, and the player just keels over and dies. Oh, it's a protocol droid. That's what it is. He said the protocol droid got a gun after I shocked it, and then proceeded to eventually kill me.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
This article says that it might be an Easter egg type of thing.
If it's an Easter egg, then why would they make it invincible? Why would they punish the player by letting them shoot this thing? I don't know. That just seems sort of... Well, I mean, it is EA. Never mind. No.
They're okay.
This isn't going to turn into a EA bash again. But, I mean... I don't know. I thought
you went off on them last time.
Oh man, I get
when I was editing it, I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, I don't like them whatsoever. So sorry, not sorry.
Okay. I think it's just the Sims.
No, they've gotten better now.
They did used to have really bad problems with, I guess, their social image.
Oh, absolutely, because they were just going after studios.
Tried to work on it.
Yeah, they were going after studios, and they would acquire them and then shut them down. Also, they promise and don't deliver. So with Battlefront 1, I was really excited about it because I love the original Battlefront series. And I pre-ordered it at midnight, or digitally pre-ordered it at midnight, and launched that shit up at 12:08. And there was no campaign, no nothing, and they said that the content was going to be vast, and it was not. So all you...
It wasn't.
Yeah, all you could do in it was just capture the flag and deathmatch and just that stuff that I didn't want to do. I wanted a campaign, and they rectified that in 2, which I still haven't played as of this recording. But anyways, I just thought this was really hilarious, and the video clip is funny. So if you guys haven't seen it, definitely look at it, because
it's pretty good.
That droid's just fed up with that guy's shit and just mauls him.
Being quick.
Yeah. He goes from 0 to 100 fast.
Do you think it's a bug?
I think it is a bug. I think that maybe they used the model for that protocol droid from a regular humanoid NPC, and those actions,
something crossed over.
Yeah. Those actions were an artifact of whatever NPC it came from. Maybe a rebel trooper or an Imperial scout or whatever. That animation was just locked in the files, and they forgot to remove it.
That sounds smart.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not known for that. I don't know. I thought it was funny, and I like how the cover image is just 3PO, just full of bullet holes.
I don't think I saw that one.
It's at the top of this. I'll link it to you really quick.
Yeah, link it.
It's worth doing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's in Discord.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just him full of bullet holes. So, as we're recording right now, Animal Crossing's been out for 5 days. On the 17th of March, this month, the Switch this is a little dated. The Switch Online service was out for nearly 9 hours.
Oh, yeah.
With no guaranteed uptime. So, the 20th was rapidly approaching by 3 days worth. I was so scared I wasn't going to be able to play Animal Crossing day one because I had requested that day off from work.
Oh.
And I thought that my day was going to be wasted. But it affected everything.
Really?
It was down, from what this says, it was down to from 4:56 a.m. to 1:45 p.m.
You know, currently Netflix is down.
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, weird. I was just on that before
like
we got on
freaking
Discord.
out. Or maybe it came up, but like sometime today it was down. And people were upset.
Well, I mean, there are other options. There are like 300 million different streaming services. Speaking of streaming services, there's a new one coming out that I'm really excited about, and it's going to be nothing but like Saban, like Power Rangers and Kamen Rider and like all those kaiju stuffs. Yeah, it's a whole streaming service just for that, and I'm so excited about it.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways.
There's definitely a niche for that.
Oh, and the niche is huge. Like, I wouldn't even...
Pretty dedicated, too.
Yeah, I wouldn't even go as far as to call it a niche. I would say it's a right open cult.
Okay.
Because
I'm not in it, so to me it's just like a niche, but I guess...
I'm super into it.
I don't know.
Like, I collect the new Power Rangers Lightning Series figures. Like, really nice...
Really?
Yeah, really nice 6-inch figures. I've only got 3 right now. I've got Lord Zed, I've got Goldar, and I've got the White Ranger, and I'm looking for the other ones. But they're hard to find. Yeah, they're super nice, and I'm really into that shit because it's hokey, and I like big kaiju fights.
Did you like the last Godzilla movie?
I didn't absolutely hate it. My problem with modern kaiju films is, especially ones that are made... I don't think Shin Godzilla was made in the West. I think it was an actual Japanese-made one. But, like, so far, all of the Western ones have tried to just wrap in a story where there shouldn't be any. Like, if you watch the old Japanese ones, they don't... The story, there's a small plot there, but they recognize... It's
very small.
Yeah. They recognize that people are there because they want to see big monsters kicking the shit out of each other.
Do you want to see monsters?
Yes. Absolutely.
And I feel like this last one did the best job with that.
Yeah. The action was great. The visuals were fantastic. But there was still, like, the lingering plot. Like, let's focus on the humans.
I was okay with it.
I don't give a fuck about any of those humans. I want Godzilla to fucking crush him in between his big, meaty toes.
I think, to me, they did a good job of using them as a transition for the viewer to get to, like, the layer, to the new locations. Like, to me, it wasn't a story. It was just like a boat we have to get in to get to the next, like, location where there's going to be a fight.
Well, and part of what you just said is have to get in. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, yeah.
I feel like it's unneeded to have such a heavy plot for something where dinosaurs kick the shit out of monkeys. I
understand that. You could follow the monster, really.
Yeah, and...
Right?
I mean, you definitely could. And that was part of, the older Godzilla films. And even some...
I didn't watch the older ones.
Oh, man.
To me, I only have a few references, and they're Western made. And the first one being the very shitty Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm talking
about?
Yeah,
Godzilla.
The one where it laid eggs?
99.
In New York?
Yeah, the really bad one with the really good actors in it. Yeah.
So bad.
Well, you should...
They hyped that up so much.
Oh, God, they did. And the thing about it that was terrible is that movie sold.
It did.
Like,
the marketing on it was just brutal, fast, and a lot.
Mm-hmm. I remember, a Burger King ad.
It was fucking everywhere.
Yeah. I remember a Burger King ad where, Godzilla's foot, came down and he couldn't step on a Whopper because the Whopper was too meaty or some shit like that.
Was it that one where they took over a building in L.A.? Or was it the new one? I think it was the new one.
I think that was the new one.
Yeah, never mind.
You should go back and watch some of his old ones. They are a fucking hoot.
I view movies from that era as if the same way that I don't enjoy British television.
Well, you're not watching kaiju fights like you're watching British television. In fact, what you said was pure sacrilege.
No, I have to be in a mood. I have to want to watch it, and usually I don't.
You need to go into that shit with expectation of, I don't care about anything else other than watching Godzilla cunt punt whatever he's fighting.
I'll watch some. How about that?
You definitely should.
I like King Kong and Godzilla enough that I wouldn't mind getting to know more about, like, their origins.
That doesn't matter. Don't.
Eastern. No, I mean, like, Eastern, like, where they came from and how they shot those films.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Not, like, their storylines. More like, were they TV shows or just movies? Or
just movies. Yeah, just movies. There's a really good documentary going behind the scenes, like throughout the ages of Godzilla, and it's not just Godzilla. It's about different big fat monster movies too. But it goes in and shows you like the prop sets and like the teeny tiny little buildings that the men in rubber suits walk through and demolish. Yeah, it's really charming, and it gave me another level of appreciation for it because I've been watching Godzilla and like kaiju films since I was a little boy, so I didn't see that documentary until I was way, way older. And I knew there was like some, cinema magic and stuff going on behind it. But I didn't know that it required that much effort. It's a lot of work to build one of those sets just to have them destroy it.
Did you see the King Kong last one?
Oh, you're talking about Skull Island?
Skull Island?
No, I didn't see it. No. And it wasn't because I didn't want to see it. I just didn't have an opportunity to see it. But it is on my list.
I didn't want to see it. Brandon really wanted to. I was like, okay, fine. And then it's just, if I had to pick one, it would be King Kong.
Really?
I like gorillas.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, I'm personally deathly afraid of anything bigger than I am, so like...
They're just pure muscle.
Like, I saw this really funny thing. It was like, the thing about gorillas is like, we've never seen one at peak performance because they don't know what working out is. So, like, we don't know truly how strong they are, and that was one of the...
they're just fucking
That was
ripped.
one of the scariest things I've ever read in my entire life.
Oh, my God.
But
they're so gorgeous, too.
I mean, they are beautiful animals. I won't deny that, especially silverback gorillas, because they're insane as far as, like...
So pretty.
Yeah, but
Skull Island...
They scare the shit out of me, anyway.
Oh, yeah, they scare me, too. I don't ever want to, like, be near one.
Have you seen that video? And it's like of the little kids, and they're at the zoo, and they've got that big plexiglass barricade or barrier in front of them, and that fucking gorilla comes up and like just bangs the shit out of that plexiglass, and it cracks it.
No.
Yeah.
No. Really?
I'll try to find that video and send it to you later.
No.
Yeah, it's scary shit. But anyways,
okay.
King Kong,
the Skull Island, it's gorgeous. It's my favorite color. Vibrancy.
Mm-hmm.
It's aesthetically very gorgeous. And it's also a good movie.
Well, I mean, just from the trailer that I saw when I was seeing something else, I don't remember what. But the trailer I saw was very pretty. Like, they did a lot of really nice...
You really need to see it.
Nice light work. I mean, even, like, I don't know if it's just me. I'm surely it's not me that's noticed it. But, like, when it comes to these big monster movies or whatever, you can always sort of tell the monster is not real in the movies.
Yeah.
And, like, just from the trailer, I haven't seen the actual movie, but just from the trailer, like, King Kong looked really well blended into the environments, into the CG on top of the CG, if that makes sense. Like, that's believable to me. Like, as far as, like, if I'm taking myself out of my own mind and just viewing this as it is, it looked beautiful.
It's so...
Yeah.
It just... the color in it is my absolutely favorite, like, all-time favorite.
It's on my list. It's on my list. I have a big fat long list. Yes, I know. I still have so much else to catch up on too. But yes, it's up there in like probably the top 10 movies I need to catch up and watch.
And then also when they did it, AMC did a mixed drink. They always do one for like their big releases. Mm. And the one for Skull Island was very tasty.
Yeah?
Yes.
I'll have to look that up. Now that I'm thinking about it, we could probably just cut that fucking Switch outage thing. Oh,
no, if you want to go back to that, I remember reading articles about it, about people were panicking.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have...
Because you were going to buy it online, right?
Well, I mean, I had online. Yeah, I was going to buy... I'd already bought Animal Crossing digitally. Or, no, that night, I was going to buy Animal Crossing digitally. And then I woke up to
it being down.
I hope you weren't planning on buying games today. And sure fucking enough. Yeah, no, I was in such a foul mood all day because, I mean, even though I still had 3 fucking days to buy this game, I wanted to buy it that day. And I couldn't do it. All of my rights were taken away from me in one fell swoop of getting Animal Crossing that day. And yeah, it ruined my fucking day. And by the time I got off, they were like, all right, it's back up again, guys. Feel free to spend all your money now that you couldn't spend for 9 hours. I know that $60 is burning a hole in your pocket, but don't worry, baby, we got you.
Brandon bought it on Amazon.
Oh, weird.
And I didn't. I didn't know about it until
physically or digitally?
Physically. Okay. And I think it was around 5 or 6 where I was like, okay, I'm gonna take the kids to the park, and it showed up 2 seconds before we left, and I was like, well, now I don't want to go anywhere.
Sorry, kids.
I was like, well, now I have to rush to get them to the park and rush them to give them a bath. I knew it was just waiting.
Yeah. That's why
I haven't been playing it, though. That's
why I took the Friday off, because I knew I wouldn't have been able to make it all day, because I would have just thought about it and thought about it and thought about it. And I worked the 21st. I had to go back to work after playing Animal Crossing for 12 hours or something like that straight. I thought about
Really?
Yes. I played it from 7 a.m., 7:30-ish.
What did you even do on it?
I played from 7:30-ish something in the morning to literally 9 o'clock at night.
What did you do, though?
I caught fish. I caught bugs. I did all the nookie stuff that I could do on the first day. And then I handled all of that shit in the first hour. And then it was just me.
But
making stuff, catching stuff, living my best life in the life I want to be living aside from my own.
I like Animal Crossing, and I was super into it when it came out on GameCube.
Mm.
And I was just that's all I did was Animal Crossing. And then the New Leaf came out. I played it a good bit, but I was like, I just don't know if I can keep doing the same thing, but in a newer version of it. Well, but the same thing.
Okay, so the reason I've stayed with these games for so long is because they, in my opinion, help my mental stability. They give me something to focus on, they give me something to work towards, and look forward to as part of my routine. Whereas...
No, I can believe that, yeah.
Yeah, every other part of my routine is fucking mundane and NPC-like almost. So that's the one thing that I come home to. It's always there. It's always ready. There's always something to do, something to build, something to improve on, something to decorate. And the decorating part, that's my shit.
I do like doing that.
I got on the little Nook shopping thing, and I saw there was a damn garden gnome. And that game...
Oh, I saw that one.
That game, knowing full well I was going to build a fucking garden out of flowers and put a cherry tree in the bottom right corner of it to make it look aesthetically pleasing with fence all around it.
Putting stuff outside is very nice.
Putting stuff outside should have been in the game 3 games ago.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
This was a long time coming, and it just opens up way more possibilities for decorating, making your town your own, instead of your friends come visit your town and it's just trees. You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
It's
when the last, I guess, New Leaf, when I would visit friends, they were like, don't step on my flowers. And that was the only decorating they were able to do outside was just putting flowers down. And then literally their whole town was nothing but flowers.
Yeah, flowers and walkways.
Yeah, and you couldn't run anywhere.
No. You can still break flowers outside with this one.
Can you?
Yeah, the whole flower doesn't come up. It's just the petals go away.
Okay, I like that a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, it's not 100% destructive, but people can still come in and fuck your shit up.
I accidentally picked one of them. Now it's in my inventory.
I mean, you can still put it down, but it puts it in a vase or a little jar or something like that. Because I thought I could just take flowers from one place and put them in another one, but no, it puts them in a little flower. Unless I'm missing something, I don't know. But it doesn't work the same way where you can take a flower from one place and then put it in another one. But, I mean, it gives each, now island, more potential to have personality and to stand out amongst everybody else. Instead of, people coming into your town and just being like, oh, come look at my house that I've spent so much time on. You can actually, you can still do that. Take them to your house you spent so much time on, but there's...
I can't wait to see how people decorate.
Yeah, there's more to see for the visiting party. And like, I have those big rock slabs on my beach. I'm making like a party pad out there. Like, it's like a tiki bar sort of thing I'm trying to make. Like, don't laugh at my fucking tiki bar.
Oh, it's really funny.
And like, I'm with my house, I'm going to do the same thing I did in New Leaf, basically, where I'm going to make a fully furnished kitchen. I'm going to make a fully furnished bathroom.
I did that too, yeah.
Yeah.
I made my kitchen was nice.
I love my kitchen, and there was like, in New Leaf...
My kitchen was in a cheese, and it had crazy stuff in it, and I freaking loved it.
Mine was like the laminate floor, like wood walls, and then like I had like pots and pans hanging from the walls, and like booths, and I had the little what the fuck's it called? It's like a hologram thing, and you go up to it and you hit A on it, and a woman pops out of it.
No,
I had that one sitting in there because I made it, and then I'm like, oh, my wife's there. Okay. She was always there because she likes to cook. She likes to bake. So I put her in there. So it was like, oh, my wife's here. I had my bathroom was fucking ridiculous. I spent a whole year on my bathroom, just getting pieces and getting furniture. Like, oh, that's another thing. Have you heard about the toilet?
No.
In New Horizons?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so get ready, but you can take a fat shit in this game. If you
No.
Yes. If you eat a whole mess of fruit, okay, and you can go out and break rocks and like fell trees in one swoop or whatever, and you're like, fuck, I just broke all my rocks. I don't need to do that to any more rocks. So you can literally get a toilet, go onto the toilet,
oh my gosh,
and it literally sucks all that fucking energy from the fruit out of you. And your little man says, well, that take care of that. And you're back to normal. Yup, that's the thing. You can shit in Animal Crossing. Yeah. If the game couldn't have gotten any more real, it just did.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that until day before yesterday, I think. Somebody on Reddit was talking about it and uploaded a video.
Huh.
Yeah. It's just all sorts of crazy shit. And like, I don't know how long you want to talk about Animal Crossing.
We can keep talking. I didn't realize. Time when Animal Crossing came out, I was very excited to know what my brother thought about video games, or about which ones.
Mm-hmm.
And when Animal Crossing came out, I was like, wow, look at this one. This seems really cool. And he's like, that looks dumb. I was like, you're dumb. I'm getting it. I told him, I don't know, like a year ago, that story. And he was like, good. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you liked it. And I was like, yeah, but you didn't like it. And he's like, whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Who cares? You found a game that you love. And I was like, okay.
Like, that's a mentality. And like, I've seen a lot of posts of people like, oh, Animal Crossing's a kid game, blah, blah, blah. But they'll like...
Yeah, but like, who knew that this type of game would be so successful?
Well, I think, what I mean? I think it all comes down. I think it all comes down to taking these mundane tasks, like picking flowers, like doing these NPC-like tasks, and making them feel rewarding enough to where you feel accomplished. Like, if you were to go out and do that in your real everyday life, fuck this shit. Like, you would throw your fucking tools down and walk away from that shit because it's just so mind-numbingly boring. And Animal Crossing does a good job at making you feel like progress is being made.
Yeah.
But I feel like it takes those mundane tasks and it makes it feel substantial. And it tricks you. Oh, it's tricked me. Like, I feel like Animal Crossing in general has like improved my work ethic. Not from New Horizons, but like from the past games. It's improved the way I look at work. Not like my real like money-making work, but things...
Like hobbies?
No, like, okay, so I just put a new hitch on my truck today. Mm-hmm. I had fun doing that. I wouldn't have found that fun, 5 years ago. But because it was like, I feel like, I'm getting flustered because I don't know. But I feel like because Animal Crossing is essentially that personified in a game, like my activities outside of the game are a little more rewarding because Animal Crossing has put that in my head, if that makes sense.
Putting fun in mundane things.
Yeah. Finding the good in everything, finding the fun in everything. Like, there's always something good. And I feel like that's why people love it so much.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I'd get that
really
tattooed.
pretty, right? It's cute.
I'd get that tattooed 100%.
I just liked collecting and filling out my museum, and I haven't been playing the game because I filled up like the 15 that you needed to get the museum.
Oh, yeah. And it takes 300 years for it to open. Yeah.
Fucking forever, yeah. And most articles that I've been seeing online is talking about people just like surrounding the outside lands of the museum of these fish and bugs and stuff that they have to turn in.
Yep.
Until the museum reopens.
My house was filled literally to the brim with fish.
Right.
And then outside was stacked with fish and bugs.
Right. Of all stuff you need to turn in because the museum wasn't friggin' open.
But I mean, at the same time, it felt really good when my museum opened and I literally filled my pockets with all those fish and bugs and took them over to see that piece of shit Blathers. And again,
I love him.
Blathers pisses me off.
Why?
I mean, it's just because, it's because of New Leaf. I didn't do fuck all hardly with the museum in New Leaf because you had to do it with each individual fucking item, and it was mundane, and you had to listen to him fucking talk every single time. But now it's more streamlined because you can select multiple items at once, and I don't hate him as much in this game as I did in the past.
That's good.
Yes, very good. But it felt really good to turn all that stuff in all at once.
Oh, I bet.
Okay, so there's the thing. Somebody sent me this, and it was like, so you hate doing chores, right? Totally. And you hate working a job so much. And what if you did all that while hopelessly in debt to a capitalist raccoon? And then, will it be cute? So cute. Then I'll do it for 20,000 hours. And then I just sent back, cuteness is the driving force of my life. If it ain't cute, I don't fuck with it. And that's the truth.
It is true.
There's a full size case for the Switch, the regular Switch.
Oh yeah,
it's Animal Crossing themed.
I'll have to get it.
I want to buy it so bad.
To
and they have a special controller, a pro controller that PowerA makes, I think. Okay, so this is a big piece of news. It's been going on for a while. I think a few years. So I don't know if you remember that big stink that happened between Nintendo and Game Vice, where they made that, it looked very much like a Switch, and it was like an Android tablet, and it could run ROMs and emulators and things like that on it.
Oh, where they said that they had the rights to the design for the Joy-Con?
Yep, that one.
Yes.
So this came out on the 13th, a little dated, but Nintendo won that patent fight against that.
I did read that.
Game Vice. This has been going on since 2017.
No way.
Yeah, this whole...
When did the Switch come out?
March 3rd, 2017. So it had been going on since August of 2017. That's when the suit was first filed. Or the first one was filed. There are multiple suits.
I remember trying to keep up with this because I thought it was very interesting that a company felt confident enough. I don't know, when you sue a big company like that... I feel like you're either trying to get money specifically, or you're trying to protect your product.
Well, I mean, so the weird thing about it is they filed two separate lawsuits. The first one was filed in August, claiming the Switch was too similar to whatever, and then the lawsuit was dismissed. They took out another one in 2018 about the Joy-Con controllers, and whoever said that they didn't infringe on the property. So that was pretty much a done deal up until now. And then apparently Game Vice obtained the patent in 2015, and they titled it a combination computing device and game controller. Okay.
Yeah, I remember that. Mm-hmm.
And it didn't say anything about just controllers. They were patenting the whole device. So is
that where they fucked up?
Yeah. They didn't say specifically that, it was the controllers. They were doing it because the Switch looked like their thing. But I don't think that Nintendo purposely looked at that and was just that's a good design. No, I don't think that happened at all. Because if you look back to the Vita, you look back at the PSP, you look back to some of the early handhelds, the fucking the Game Gear, Sega Game Gear, they all look like that. So, like, it was an already set in motion form factor. And that I feel like Game Vice was then, because they had a similar thing, they're like, well, the Switch looks pretty similar. Let's file a lawsuit and, like you said, try to get a bunch of fucking money out of them. And obviously that didn't pan out because they fucking lost. And they probably lost a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I thought that was an interesting thing to bring up because this has been going on for a long time.
It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember reading about this a good bit. I'm kind of surprised with the outcome.
In what
just
way?
Because I felt like the evidence that they showed and the timeline of, like, I guess their first patent probably could have won it. But with what you just, said, it was, like, bad wording. Like,
well, it's like, the thing about it, it's like, they came out and were just like, Nintendo was like, the Joy-Cons work still without being directly connected to it. Yours doesn't do that. There's no breach of patent.
It's very finicky.
Yeah. I mean, it's a delicate thing.
And I feel like that's because Nintendo has the money for, like, lawyers that could be that finicky.
Oh, absolutely. And those people at Game Vice did not have the same drive force that Nintendo had as far as the legal market goes.
I feel like their evidence was very, very, very good.
Yes.
So it's a big company. Nintendo's a huge company.
Yeah, so you're not going to fucking win. It's like going up against some of the big box retailers. Like, if you're not going to win. It ain't going to happen. There's too much legal power going on there for your shitty little Android tablet to ever gain traction in Steam.
That's shitty, though.
I mean, it is. It really is, but they started this. They could have just left it alone and sold their product still, because there is a big market for those Android-based emulation game systems. There's a huge market for them. They could have just kept quiet and just sold their product. People would have bought it. I'm almost 100% certain people would have bought it, and they could have coexisted on some plane or another without dragging all this money and legality into the mix.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I don't know. I feel like even if it still continued to go on, they were still running ROMs and stuff on their device that Nintendo potentially owned. So I felt like something
probably
would have came up in this.
I don't know.
I thought it was an interesting thing to bring up, especially with how long it had been going on for.
They were on top of it.
I mean, yeah. On top of it is an understatement. They were just like, no, you're not. No, stop. Or we're going to make you stop.
The chutzpah.
Yeah, the chutzpah.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of Nintendo things.
Did you have a topic about Plague Inc?
That was the last episode.
Yeah, but did you keep up on it at all? Did you want to talk about it?
I did not keep up on it. Are there new developments?
Yeah, so they donated $250,000 to combat the coronavirus.
Oh, that's amazing.
Right? And so, like, I think I thought I linked you an article on it, and it was very sweet, and it was, like, super nice. They were talking about, like they couldn't imagine their game to have such, like, an effect, and they were happy to give the support from their game to, like, an actual cause that was very similar to what their game showed.
That's really amazing to me, and especially since their whole game is about literally wiping out the human race with contagions and viruses and things. Giving money back.
Oh, is that what it was? I didn't know what you actually did in it.
Yeah, no, that game is literally about killing off the world's population with viruses.
You're rooting for the disease?
Yeah, and that's super ironic and hilarious.
Yeah, so that makes a lot more sense, because I also saw an article saying that they added a new game mode where they're working on it, I didn't read it completely, where they're adding a new game mode where you are trying to eradicate it.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. So they've done
that
lot
makes
of work
a lot more
since
sense
we last
now.
Talked about it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what good guys. That's really, really heartwarming in a way, in a morbid way.
I mean, I think the idea of making a game where you root for the disease is not evil and not ill-informed or not malicious.
No, I don't think it's malicious.
If anything, it's educational.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and don't quote because I don't remember the exact thing that I read, but they were actually using some sort of, it's like scientists were using some sort of algorithm that Plague Inc. was using, I think, to combat diseases. I think. I'm gonna look that up.
It is. They're adding a new game mode that lets you stop an outbreak. In it, players will balance disease progression, healthcare systems, and public's response. You'll be able to make your citizens practice social distancing. I think that's incredible.
It is really incredible. And I think it's super cool. I haven't played their game in a long time. I mean, it came out in 2012. It's been around for a long time. But I haven't played it for a long time, but I still feel like that developer is so relevant still. Like, even before all this mess happened, like, I felt like they were still relevant because that
topic is really timeless.
Yeah.
To be honest.
And, like, there's always that part of the brain that is just like, what if? What if I could? You know what I mean? Like, it's like you always lean towards the bad decisions in video games versus the good ones because that little bit of morbid curiosity of, what's going to happen to this character if I decide to go the evil route or whatever.
I like exploring most options I wouldn't take in my real life.
Yeah. That's thank you. That's basically what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's so cool. This is good on them to donate money.
That's so much money.
And I mean, there's microtransactions in the game.
Okay. But still, they could have just, like, kept all this revenue.
Yeah. Well, like, the microtransactions in the game aren't super egregious. Like, they're not terrible. I think
you mentioned last episode that they were already selling more than they have been.
Yeah. And I mean...
Was that right?
I think it was because they started adding in, like, new types. And, like, they have, like, I think it's, like, $3 or something like that. You can remove all the ads off of there if you wanted to.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, so that's, like, not super bad. But they do have microtransactions, but they're not super terrible. In fact, they're probably one of the most light as far as microtransactions go on the app stores that I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
They could have done like some real scummy. They could have done some real scummy shit, like a gacha game, but with viruses.
Yeah, absolutely.
They could have done, but they didn't. They didn't for us,
and they didn't have to donate any money.
Yep, they didn't have to do anything. So good on them. Proud of you guys.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Also, sidebar. There was a few times where the CDC likes to do game jams in Atlanta, which is like a 48-hour challenge to make a video game. And the 2 years that I've done it, they give you probably like 4 to 5 topics that you can pick from, and then you try to make a game from it.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So even the one that we chose, I think the contenders at the end were our game and a few other ones, which was food contamination. So like working in a restaurant and like making sure you don't mix your beef, chicken, and seafood together, and like cooking them at a certain temperature. That was one. One of them was like washing your hands and like keeping cleaner practices, like hygiene and stuff. And the one we did was HIV awareness.
Oh, okay.
Even with our game, because I don't know about the other ones, we were trying to get that into an educational standing in Georgia schools.
Right.
That's where we were taking our game. And I think it was important because it taught like safe practices.
Right.
Awareness. And it also helped. Yeah. But once we added, or like it had condoms in the game. And though we're in the South, they shut it down. So like games, I feel like Plague Inc. and the game that we had, when you're touching upon those topics, it's already like viewed very negatively.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, it doesn't help that we're in the Bible Belt, wherever, like, not True. Everybody, of course, but like the people who matter,
the majority,
are single-minded. Sex is bad. Violence is bad.
Mm-hmm. And if you don't love Jesus, so to also have like a huge country ban this one game, and they still do really well.
Yeah.
But then also like donate from this wellness that they have that came from it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it's pretty awesome.
That is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And like I said, they didn't have to do that.
Nope.
Especially since the subject matter of their game, they did not have to do that.
Yeah, their subject matter, that stuff happens all the time.
Yeah, but the irony of it, though, that's what kills me.
Okay.
Super cool. That's great. Proud of you guys.
Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to touch upon there. Within the 2 weeks that we last talked about it, a lot of stuff has happened from that game.
Well, I'm glad you did, because I had not kept up with it, because I was trying to find a lot of things all at the same time, and I guess that just got swept on the rug somehow.
Because it's kind of positive.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of negativity online right now. Thankfully, these last few topics I have are not negative in one way, shape, or form.
All right, let's hear them.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a quick one. I don't know if you are aware that a Nintendo PlayStation exists.
No.
Well, it do. A Nintendo PlayStation exists. And it's one of the funkiest looking things you've ever seen in your life. And it was a prototype. So
look how cute.
Yeah, it's really good. It's got a disc system on it.
Does it?
Yeah, that's it. That's the one console.
That little black bar? Is that where the disc is?
Yeah. 200 prototypes were ever made. And it was due to a Sony and Nintendo partnership not going through.
I want it.
Yeah, so did a lot of people, and it did not happen because both parties were so too proud of themselves. And this console right here is what the PlayStation 1 spawned out of. Like,
yeah, I can see that.
If this hadn't have failed, we wouldn't have got PlayStation. But one of the prototypes that never came to market got $360,000 at an auction. It is so crazy to me.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money for...
But I also feel... How many of these are out?
I don't know that there's a confirmed number.
So it says there's 200 made.
There were 200 made, but we don't know how many are still left.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are quite a few tucked away in company storage lockers and or...
Oh, I bet.
Collectors' basements, things like that. I know there were one guy on YouTube who had one. Like, he had bought it off somebody, and he plugged it in. Yeah, it worked. I mean, not very well because it was a prototype, but you could put a Super Nintendo cartridge in it, or what have you, and boot that up. But I don't think the disc drive worked. I think it would accept a disc, but I don't think it would play it. Oh, okay, hold up. I just read the bottom of this article. It's believed...
Let me go back. I was just looking at pictures.
It's believed that the other 199 prototypes were destroyed when the deal fell through at Sony and PlayStation.
No.
Or Sony and Nintendo.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe it either. I mean, somebody had to have kept those. Some of them. It was discovered by a man named Terry Diebold in a box of stuff once owned by a former Sony Computer Entertainment CEO, Olaf Olafsson.
Olaf Olafsson?
Yeah. Olaf Olafsson.
Okay, fine.
Falafel.
It's so cute.
I really like it. And there's a spec sheet somewhere for it online. I didn't go out of my way to find it, but it actually breaks down what parts are in it, and you can definitely see pieces of what would make the Super Nintendo and pieces of what would make a PlayStation literally just slapped together. You could compare the two boards separately to the one board, and you could see what was going on. But I thought that was so crazy.
Yeah.
$360,000 for a failure. It just goes to show, man. Even failures can net you something good in the end. So, failure's never bad. We
would have been living in a different world.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it would have probably changed the face of video games completely.
To have
on its head.
Two different types of...
Mm-hmm. And, you think about it now. Mm-hmm. If you look at that controller, it says Sony PlayStation on that controller, but it looks wrong to us because that's a Super Nintendo controller, but it's got Sony's name on it. But
I'm kind of surprised this even happened.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think Sony intended to enter the video game market until this deal fell through, and then they were like, "Well, fuck, we can do it ourselves then."
Right.
But it's really crazy to think about. What if the deal did go through? What would we be looking at? What would we be playing on right now? We probably wouldn't even have a Switch.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't want to imagine a world without my Switch.
It would have been some hodgepodge.
I don't think video games would be as good as it is.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but I thought that was cool. It's not every day.
It's super cute.
Yeah. It's not every day you get to see something like this.
I bet you there's more out there because with just looking on images, there's no, like, there has to be more available.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, I wouldn't doubt there's more than 200.
True.
Yeah. I got another funny one.
Okay.
So, Microsoft put out a tweet a little while ago that is assuring Xbox fans that the Series X is in fact smaller than a fridge. They even gave millimeter dimensions.
Okay.
Fridge for scale. Okay. Like, I don't know what their PR is thinking.
I mean, I think it's good.
And
they're doing something different.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. But
this whole size is not a flat, compact thing.
But what would make you think, okay, it kind of looks like a fridge. Okay, it kind of looks like a desktop PC. But
it does. It's like a mini tower.
What in the fuck were they thinking? All right, yeah, fridge.
It's funny.
I mean, it is funny. A friend of mine brought it up to me, and he sent it. And hold on, I gotta go back, because I gotta look and see what exactly I said, because it was really insensitive. He's like, here's the new ad for Xbox One that Microsoft put out. And I said, it just goes to show that they know that their fan base are fat nerds who are never very far away from a fridge.
True.
He's like, yeah, I am both fat and sit next to a mini fridge every day. But it's because everyone was calling it the Xbox Smart Fridge. But I just thought it was so funny that, like, the funniest part about this to me is they decided to do millimeter differences, like side by side.
Oh, yeah.
So the Xbox Series X is 151 millimeters by 151 by 301. And the average fridge is 762 by 635 by 1778 millimeters. But I thought that was hilarious.
When you sent me this, I thought the fridge was the console.
Oh, it can be. I mean,
this
is their early April Fool's Day joke. The actual console is on the right. And people are saying it looks like a trash can.
The Apple computer looked like a trash can.
I mean, yeah. Did you see the concept art for the Xbox 360?
No.
Good lord. Like the little mock-ups. God, I love looking at all these shitty fucking concept art pictures. They're so terrible. Oh, I can't find it now.
Yeah, me either. That's okay.
Oh, this one's good. Hold on. This one's real fucking good. Microsoft claimed to unveil Xbox 720 at E3 2012. This is truly a time capsule. Take a gander at that concept art. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's not real.
It's not. No, that concept art's not real. But Jesus. As the rumor goes, Microsoft's still battering around hardware options, but Crytek is banking on DirectX 11 playing prominently into the 720. Ugh, no thanks. Okay, that was a train that derailed really fast. Oh, and there's this that almost legitimately got made. Ah, what the fuck? Yeah, that legitimately almost got made. There was a prototype of that. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they called it the Boomerang. I live for that shit.
No.
It's so good.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It is so fucking good.
It's so...
I'd play the fuck out of that. Alright, so I've only got two more things left. One of them is really quick, and the other one is kind of medium. The weekend of the 14th and 15th of March, Steam hit its all-time concurrent user peak.
I saw that too.
All fucking time. 24-hour peak of 20 million players. Isn't that nuts?
That is really crazy.
Nearly 6.4 million of them were actively playing a game. That's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess this is good for digital distribution companies like Steam, because you got more people sitting home on their asses with nothing better to do, and the government's saying, hey, video games are good now. You should go play them instead of going outside.
Wow.
But there weren't no new games came out or anything like that. It's just because people were home, quarantined, can't leave the house. So what else you gonna do? But I thought that was really interesting. 20 million.
That's a lot.
People online on Steam. Nuts. Absolutely nuts.
And they didn't have any issues?
Mm-mm. Not that I saw anyway, because I was on.
But Nintendo went down? Okay.
Well, I guess
Why did they go down?
I guess Valve didn't have any problems, but apparently Microsoft had some issues that day as well. Yeah, I don't know. Statistically, that's kind of fucking crazy, because there's this really good chart that this website has. If you'll scroll about halfway through the page, it'll show you its baseline and then what it was over that weekend.
What?
Did you see it?
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts. And I don't know what it currently sits at because, I mean, I don't really care what it currently sits at, but I thought this was really amazing. This is what you do. This is what you get when you lock people in their houses.
Play video games.
Yep. Play video games are creating the next baby boom.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. That was one of the first things I thought about.
Oh, I did it because that's the last on my mind.
Well,
but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the first things I thought about, but, I don't know. What else is there to do? Either play video games or do the thing, so.
Do the thing.
Do the thing. The nasty. And then the last thing. This is the very last thing. Yeah, we made it through all the topics that I didn't think we were going to get.
Here we are. Let's go through this other one.
Okay, so my game of the year for 2017, which was an exclusive, is now getting a port to PC. And it's Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, I don't know if you know anything about this game.
Nope.
But...
Oh shit, no? Really?
Yes, it's coming to PC. It's coming to PC. And
I wish you didn't tell me this.
I'm so excited.
I really wish you didn't tell me this.
Well, ripperoni, dude, because here it comes.
No! Because I knew this game was only for PlayStation. I was like, it looks incredible. It looks like a game no!
Yeah.
And I specifically avoided this game.
Oh, man.
Because I just know I want to play the fuck out of it.
You don't need to ignore this game. Like, especially now it's going to come to PC and you can crank that bitch up.
Well, I ignored it because I don't have a PlayStation. And I don't want to, like, torture myself. Oh, my God.
Yeah, no. When it comes to PC, you need to play this shit because...
I'm going to, because it's going to PC.
This game literally changed my perspective of open world RPGs. Like, where...
I've heard good things about it.
Where I originally thought that open world RPGs were really stale and played out at that point in time, fucking... It blew it out of the water. Like, it blew that whole genre out of the water, in my opinion, and Guerrilla Games knocked it out with that. And
it looks so gorgeous.
I mean, even running it, I have the Gen 1 PlayStation, like the first run, and even that old hunk of junk kept up with this game just fine while still making it look great.
But these creatures, they look badass too.
Yeah, the alligators are a thing of nightmares. I hate the alligators. They're not very hard to kill. Yes, they're absolutely horrifying. I will send you a picture.
Okay. I've always wanted to play this game.
Hate you. They're called snap maws, and their eyes glow under the water, and I hate that shit. And they're just terrifying to look at. But, oh god, Horizon Zero Dawn was so good. I didn't do a lot of stuff in that game because of time constraints.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to get through some of the essential side quests that you needed to get through, some materials and items and things like that, and then just power through the main story. But I still logged like 80-something hours into it, I think, like just from doing the story. Because I was trying to like take my time, get into the character of Aloy. And if I hadn't have taken so much time to get through the story, I wouldn't have loved Aloy as a character as much. But she's one of my favorite video game characters of all time. Like, that's...
Really?
Yes. I mean, the fact that they made, like, a super... And they did this with, like, Tomb Raider and stuff, but they made a super strong female protagonist and just making her strong as fuck. Super active, super helpful. Like, people are relying on her, but she's such a good character because she cares about everything. And you see that sweetness, that careful consideration of others in all the NPCs you talk to. And you can tell them to fuck off. You can not do their quests. You can, there are bad answers you can choose. But generally, just because of how Aloy was set up in the beginning of the game, it made me not want to do those because I was so into her character that I didn't want to hurt these people's feelings and make them look at Aloy a different way. Like, that's how hard it grabbed me. And the story is really great.
I've always wanted to play this game.
You need to, man. It's coming at some point.
Why is it coming out to PC now?
I'm not really sure. Apparently it was a step in a new direction for Sony. I just heard that God of War had taken the only on PlayStation thing off of their boxes. I I don't know what that means. I really hope that Sony has finally gotten the stick out of their asses and they're just a super proud company, and they really do have every right to be proud of the legacy they've created. But at the same time, they need to branch out. Like, console exclusives, I don't feel are good for anybody, especially in this market. And plus, you're just throwing away money, man. Like, you release on more platforms, you get more money. That's the only thing it is. You make the thing, people buy the thing.
Right.
But I don't know. I love this game, and it's about damn time that some exclusives are getting onto PC. I hope God of War comes to PC, because I beat that game. It was great, but I didn't, like, same story. I didn't do a lot in it, but the main story. So, I don't know. Horizon's great, though. Super fantastic. Well,
that's exciting.
We'll see. Apparently, it's already listed on the Steam store. It is. And the Steam store page says planned release date, summer 2020. That's only like 2 months away, folks. Add to my wish list really quick.
Yeah, but I'm logging in now just to do that.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible to me. I never really honestly would have thought it would happen.
Me neither.
Did you ever play Hellblade?
Nope.
Good God. You need to do that. Especially when the spring sale comes around, it'll go on sale. You need to play that. Super story-driven, puzzle-based horror game. Really great. But the second one's come out, and the trailer has one of the most banging fucking songs I've ever heard in my entire life. I'll send that to you afterwards.
Oh, the latest one? The Sacrifice?
I'll send you a Sacrifice. Yeah.
I really, really want to play it. The trailer for that made me on board.
Yeah, dude. Like, I'm so excited for Hellblade 2. And that trailer didn't... I've watched that trailer. I've probably contributed 300 or 400 views to that trailer video on YouTube.
It's so gorgeous.
It is. It is. And I even went and looked up the band who originally does that song.
Oh, yeah?
All their music is fucking crazy. They, like, recreate medieval Norse, like, ceremony songs.
Yeah.
But they make their own instruments and shit. Oh, it's wild. I'll have to send them to you, too.
Yeah. Yeah, please.
But yeah, no, you need to play that. Especially when it goes down on sale. It's going to be good.
All right.
Well, is that all you got?
It is on sale. It's 66% off right now.
Oh, it's actually on sale right now?
It's $10.
Oh, shit. You need to scoop, dude. You need to scoop that up.
If I had $10.
Alright. Fine.
No. I'll get it one day. I really want to, though. That trailer was bad ass. Alright, let's wrap it up.
Well, that about wraps it up for us, everybody. Thank you for coming and spending your precious time with us. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.